All right. Yeah. So I'll cover now on what exactly Whitebox Research does. Whitebox is a fairly new nonprofit aiming to develop more AI interpretability and safety researchers in Southeast Asia. It was around July last year that three of us, me including me and Clark, started talking about how do we build and contribute to AI safety while we're all living here in Manila. And we thought that focusing on AI interpretability, which is quite accessible and there's many concrete problems in it, would be a good opportunity for us. And also, Southeast Asia is a strategic, neglected location to community build in, and there's a lot of AI safety opportunities in the US or UK, but not barely any in this part of the region. And the funding that philanthropists or others are willing to invest towards AI safety, that funding could go a lot further in the low cost of living in this region. So we're thankful for being funded by grants from the Long-Term Future Fund and Many Fund. Our flagship program at Whitebox is our Whitebox AI Interpretability Fellowship. We aim to accelerate people to become AI interpretability or safety researchers. Here's some photos from our training phase. Of course, I'd just like to set some definitions, right? So what is AI interpretability exactly? So AI interpretability, as defined by Neil Nanda, one of the great researchers of this space, he says it's the study of what goes on inside of artificial neural networks, what behaviors they've learned, and why they do what they do. So it's just really peeking under the hood of these models and trying to understand why they're outputting a certain thing. And maybe that can help us steer or control the model to be safer or more useful. At Whitebox, we focus on a subfield of AI interpretability, which is mechanistic interpretability. So mechanistic interpretability, or MECInterp, is a young growing subfield of AI interpretability that focuses on reverse engineering neural networks to try to explain and predict their behavior. So since in AI models, we have access to their inner workings, their weights or parameters, as people say, we can look inside to try to understand, okay, what are the algorithms they've learned, or what reasoning does the model do to do certain tasks, whether it be mathematical tasks or language tasks or image generation tasks, for example. So, of course, Clark will cover more about interpretability later. I just want to cover some quick reasons on why I think AI interpretability is important to work on. So AI development is rapidly progressing, but we understand very little of how exactly AI models work or how to control them well. We've seen since ChatGPT's release in late 2022, just influx of AI models and investment and hype that now, we have models that can code, talk to us in different languages even, and also very hyper-realistic image generation models and even some video generation models. We also have AI models that now can get a silver medal on the International Math Olympiad, which was through DeepMind's model. But amidst all this AI development, we still understand little of how AI models work, since we're not, compared to traditional software, we're not coding them line by line. We're mainly designing the learning process and the data we feed it. And we don't know exactly what capabilities will come out of this process. So many forecasters even think we will get AGI, or artificial general intelligence, like human level AI or even smarter than human AI, within the next 10 to 15 years. And it's the goal of CEOs of top AI labs like Sam Altman and Dario Amodei to create AGI basically within the next even 5 to 10 years, and they think we will get there um, in that time frame. And even with this, Anthropic CEO in a recent podcast, even with all the recent interpretability advances, he estimated we only understand just 3% of how AI models operate. So we're only really at the beginning of understanding how these models work. And yeah, there are many concrete unsolved problems and projects to work on. So Neil Nanda has 2 years ago, he released this list of 200 plus concrete open problems in mechanistic interpretability, including rating their difficulty rating. And also the Apollo research team has listed 45 plus project ideas that people can work on to contribute to interpretability. And yeah, there's a growing number of opportunities to upskill and work on interpretability. We have a bunch of fellowships and workshops, including, of course, Whitebox's workshop, but there's also the Apart Lab fellowship, which some of our fellows have gotten accepted to, and they'll be doing around October or November. There's the ML Alignment and Theory Scholars Program in Berkeley, where people can get mentorship from Neil Nanda and other top interpretability researchers. And there's Arena, which is this coding and upskilling program in London, but also their curriculum is online. And yeah, there's organizations to work for and funding sources to apply for. Of course, since many of us in the audience are from the Philippines, yeah, there's very little like local organizations to work for in this AI interpretability and safety space currently. But through Whitebox maybe, and we hope to change that people can actually still work on AI interpretability even if they're from this region. So about our fellowship, it's a free 5-month part-time research fellowship in Manila. And this demo day is, the culmination of the last 5 months of our first cohort. So we aim to help fellows learn the fundamentals of mech interp research as their stepping stone to become a stellar AI interpretability or AI safety researcher. It has 2 phases. We have a 2-month training phase where they learn the prerequisite skills to doing interpretability research. And they could learn things about back propagation, linear algebra, NumPy. We take them through these prerequisites so that even someone with not as much coding knowledge can get up to speed within 2 months. After this training phase, we have a 3-month guided research phase where fellows can get mentored to finish a research paper and get 10,000 pesos for graduating, or around 180 US dollars. We are thankful for our external mentors who I believe are in this call. So Mahip Chowdhury and Clement Neo for mentoring a few of our fellows. And we also have Clark and Kyle, of course, on our Whitebox team who've mentored some of our fellows as well. And yes, so cohort 2 of our fellowship will likely be around January to May 2025, and applications may open around November 2024. So if you're interested, that's something you can stay tuned for. Here's of course a list of our active fellows, and our target audience is talented undergrads, early career professionals, or master students in or near Metro Manila. But over time, we hope to accept virtual participants or even fly in people from Southeast Asia for our program. And for those interested in AI and AI safety. If you're interested in joining, you can scan this QR code or you go to this bit.ly to express interest. I'll leave that on the screen. All right. Kyle will send the link on our Zoom chat as well. So aside from our interpretability fellowship, we are also having another program called an AI Safety Fundamentals program or discussion group. So this will be a free 6-week discussion group to help you learn more about technical AI safety research. This will start around mid-October this year, and the time commitment will just be around 4 to 5 hours per week. So the curriculum for this will be drawn from the AI Safety Fundamentals Alignment course, which over 2,000 people have now taken globally and designed by many AI safety experts. It will happen either you can join us in person in open space or via Zoom starting mid-October for 6 weeks. So yeah, you can scan the QR code and yeah, we'll also send a link on Zoom later for that.